got the ag exemption money this way. I can't put it on there, but I told them, I told them, so next year when you take a picture, I'm gonna have two bills out. I mean,
Yes.
and
Five bills.
That's not there yet, okay.
They're not hard to feed.
You said Cowboys, I was
They're
thinking
gonna be out there.
Cowboys.
I'll be pleased.
Ah, good grief. All right, we were in dispatch, and we are going to take the 3.5 back to Fairfield. Three and a half. Yes. And the thing about getting it kind of set like that, unless something really changes, or we see we really need to renegotiate, we probably will have our expenses pretty much set. Just if there's any increase in salaries or benefits or whatever. But another thing to think about when we're thinking about what the county is doing, you know, we need to have them remember that we're furnishing the building, the utilities, the supplies, equipment, and all of that. So, you know, we're picking up our share. I don't know if we can talk about, you know, we've been talking about our building, and it is for dispatch. Maybe we need, though, to have a special meeting Monday to discuss the bids that we got, and then the option of buying a building rather than awarding those bids. And going ahead and making that decision, because we need to put that make a decision on those bids also. So can we do that Monday morning? Okay. That will be Monday at 9 o'clock.
Have we got time, since we're still in the meeting now? Do we have time, since we're still in the meeting now?
Yeah.
I don't know if that's big enough of a description for us to consider the bids again, since we're just talking about dispatch. I think it would be better for us to do it that way.
Have it on the agenda, have it clear on the agenda, is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then we'll, all right, Sheriff's Office, tell us what's going on over there, where we are percentage-wise.
We're a little bit less than half, but it's going up pretty quick. He's been there every day.
And that's for the ceiling that we're talking about.
Yes.
And when he has done 50%, then you will let Karen know to give him the check that we've already approved. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and will we need that on there, do you think, on Monday? He won't be through on Monday, will he?
No.
We already approved to do it like that.
Okay.
And so in bills today, that was already.
Yes.
It wouldn't surprise me if he's at least halfway done by the 29th, though, for sure.
I went and looked at it yesterday morning early and like I say, not 50 yet, but
Yeah,
I
he's
figured,
close.
I figured in 3 or 4 days he'd be
Yeah.
over.
He's gonna be close.
No, for this one, I was thinking, he's fine, but he won't be ready.
Oh.
Did you notice how dark it is in there?
Didn't know what it was like before.
Okay.
I've never been in there.
Well, good.
Well, I didn't figure in how dark that was gonna make it. It's kind of dark in there, but we may be able to figure something out.
LEDs.
It ain't gonna
They
take,
have to add some.
maybe add some sort of light in each little room or something.
Are those fluorescent that are in there? Most of them?
Yes, but they're above the expanded metal, so blocking a lot of light.
Yeah.
But I think we can figure something out.
They don't put that out, do
Yeah, there'll be an access point in every light and every bit plus.
All right. So we'll just leave that to the 29th and we'll talk about that. Now, number 21 is pay for cowboys assisting in catching stray livestock. And I think the discussion was if you send someone out, even if they don't catch whoever they've gone for, whatever they've gone for, then we would pay them. And we were going to talk about raising the amount that we pay.
I had Chief check with 7 counties, as far as what the other counties are, how they handle the estray and cowboys. 3 of the counties actually get billed by the cowboys. They don't even have a set rate, they don't have a set amount, nothing, they just literally get
Every
billed.
situation's different, depends on what.
Right, now, that kind of bothers me just because if somebody has 2 or 3 cows picked up today and then another person has 2 or 3 cows picked up today and it's 2 different cowboys, they roughly do the same thing, but if this one's paying more than the other, that could be an issue. So I would like to keep a pay scale or whatever, you know, that way it makes it fair, you know, as far as what we're going to pay for each.
Will you develop that?
Well,
We have that already. That's where we got the 150 and the.
I thought it was just.
catching 2 sets of cows, every cow ain't the same.
Well-
It may take a hell of a lot longer, a heck of a lot longer on one than it does the other one. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What the other counties come up with?
The other counties, actually, we pay more than the other 4 counties.
Really?
Yes.
Well, happy days.
Most of them pay 100 to 125 to go out. We pay 150. They pay 25 to 40. I think there was another one that paid 50 like us. On each additional head, we pay 50 on every head.
Additional head.
Right.
Yeah.
Where we have not been paying is a lot of them get paid for mileage. I guess however much mileage they use to get there and haul the stray back to where we impound them at. And so they get paid the mileage. One pays them $1.75 a mile. One pays them $1 a mile.
Each way.
Yeah, the total mileage that they spent, and from the time they got called and left till they dropped the cow off. So, so they got the mileage. Another one was if they had if they needed help or assistance, it was like another $25 for each person they may have out there helping them
Yeah, that ain't bad.
to assist. And then the other one, what was it, Clay? Let's see.
Call out.
Oh yeah, the call out fee. If we called them and then we canceled them, there was some of them paid $30 and some of them paid $50 for a cancellation. So those are the things that we don't have necessarily in ours, that some of the other places are using. But as far as the 150 and the 50, we're sitting pretty good with
I
those.
think at least 50 for a call out.
Yeah.
That's canceled,
It's canceled.
right?
They ain't making no money.
I was gonna say, I agree with the mileage, I think they ought to get paid
That's my
mileage.
deal is if we add the mileage, will that help? I mean, what do you, I mean?
I mean, every penny's gonna help, but,
Yeah, but I mean, you're not talking about a lot. If it's
No, you're
20
not.
miles here, 15
You're
miles,
not. And-
if that's 30 miles, you're not talking about.
30.
right, and some of those are the ones paying $25 for the extra head, where we're already paying 50, which might be more than your mileage anyway. So, I mean, but that's what we have come up with the 7 counties we've talked to.
150, just don't do it.
We spend a whole lot more in autopsy transport, in autopsies,
We don't get.
and that's people that's already gone. These guys are trying to get cattle off the road, so we ain't got no more autopsies.
I heard
That's
that.
right. Trying to cut down on the autopsies.
So,
As high as ever diesel is, vehicles, trailers, horses, I mean, 150 just
That's
don't.
unbelievable, mate.
What?
They took that for 100 and a half.
I even talked to some cowboys in other counties that do it, and they even like the fact we had it at 150 and 50. It's more than what they're making in their own county.
They're wanting to do it bad.
So, but, I mean, I will tell you, I'm struggling getting people to help me. I mean, I've got basically one, and he's busy, he's got his own thing going, and, so I can't use him all the time, and I haven't been able to use him in almost 3 weeks. So,
What are you thinking, 200?
200 plus mileage.
Yeah, and then the mileage.
So
I think we ought to go 2 and then the mileage.
so 200, still have the 50 each additional head,
Yeah,
and plus the mileage.
yeah. And if he brings help, that's his business. You know, if somebody brings him that,
Mhm.
you know, just to get it done. It's a big deal.
Okay, well, I will get that typed up, and,
I mean, cause they get 250 a day. I mean, it's gonna kill, no matter what time of day it is.
They kill all day.
It gets them, prevents them from doing something else. You gotta look at it from their perspective. Isn't that right, Lloyd?
Yeah, I agree.
You call him at 6 in the morning and he's not gonna get another job that day.
yeah,
And you gotta, to get anybody worth it,
well,
the
right,
right
that's,
kind of help.
and that's what we work around is, because they all have other things they
Oh,
do,
yeah.
so we have to wait on them on the time they're available, who knows where they are at that
I
time.
don't see it hurt to go up 50 and then pay mileage with
So
$4
two-
diesel.
250, and then how much would y'all like to do on mileage? What are we thinking there? Per mile? Like I said, one does $1.75, one does $1. I think the going rate for the federal is what, 65 cents? But,
That's always what is all of
$4 on a big truck.
it? Yeah. What's the mission there, Richard? 350, 350?
Three and a quarter, 50.
$1.75 is probably about right, by each way.
all right, got it.
They're driving $60,000 pickup, 70, I mean, who knows? And
Is that a motion to increase the
I mean,
Australia catch fee for $250 a day?
no,
250 a call out. No, 200 for call out.
yeah, we're just going up 50 an hour. We're doing
That's
250 an hour.
$200, that's $200 for get called out and the first head.
The first-
And then it's $50 a head after that.
Yeah.
And then $1.75 for gas. And then, a cancellation fee of 50, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, is that a motion?
Yeah.
Second, all in favor, aye. Motion carried. Any comments? I'm afraid to ask for you.
Gang management thing this weekend,
Oh, yeah?
gang management thing this Saturday.
Yeah, Saturday night.
Some Oaks Fish Fries Saturday for the volunteer fire department.
What's this? I'm gonna motion with adjourn.
Second.
What's the money precinct for?